Hello, I'm Tony Herschel, the Director of Exhibitions here at the Alphawood Gallery, and we're delighted to be presenting the exhibition, Then They Came for Me, Incarceration of Japanese Americans During World War II and the Demise of Civil Liberties. This is the 75th anniversary of Franklin Roosevelt's Executive Order 9066, which created the opportunity for the government to incarcerate 120,000 people of Japanese ancestry, both Japanese immigrants and Japanese American citizens, for the duration of the war. And this happened in the wake of Pearl Harbor. In addition, it felt important to tell this story now, not only because the people who lived through this experience, this shameful episode in American history, are passing away, but also because of its relevance to the current discussions we're having about what we should do with people who look like people we often speak of as our enemies. The photos we're seeing here are both by Dorothea Lange, a great American photographer who was recruited by the War Relocation Authority, which was the agency set up to oversee removing Japanese and Japanese Americans from the West Coast. And she was hired as part of a program to demonstrate how humane the government's treatment was of these people. But what we're seeing here are both photos from the period where people were given 48 hours to register with the government. And they did so under guard. And that's what we see here, where they are standing in a long line with military guards as they're coming to the registration center. While at the top, you see particularly this one woman, this beautiful woman, looking nervously ahead of her in line, because people were not told what this registration was going to lead to. They were not told where they were going to be taken. They were not told what was going to happen to their homes and businesses and their families. And you see that here, in fact, they are standing directly underneath some of the posters that appeared everywhere that were issued by the War Relocation Authority. Instructions to all persons of Japanese ancestry, with instructions for where they should go and what they should do, what they were not allowed to do, what they would be allowed to take with them. And then one notice after another, there were more than 100 of them, that delineated the borders of the zones from which Japanese Americans were going to be excluded. And again, these were citizens of the United States whose rights were being taken away from them. And so this episode from 75 years ago is not simply a sad moment in American history that we can now deplore. It is a lesson for us for now and for the future. We all have a responsibility to guard our constitutional freedoms, to respond when we feel that those freedoms are under attack. It's vital that we understand that the thing that binds us together, the thing that makes this a great nation, is in fact those very constitutional freedoms that were denied to Japanese Americans in World War II and that could be denied to any other group now and in the future.